Hi, I'm Raphi. I'm here to tell you all about Tulane's summer in Paris, and here are some tips. Tip number 1, what to pack. Even though it's going to be super hot, the Parisians take themselves and how they look very seriously. So if you're going to go out at night or anywhere, bring pants. Tip number 2, all the restaurants in Paris are great, but stay away from touristy areas because you usually won't get authentic food. It can be a little expensive because it's Paris, but it's Paris, so splurge. Also, don't be afraid to buy things at supermarkets. They're really cheap and affordable and great for lunch. Tip number 3, the metro is super easy and you learn how to use it the first day with the entire group. Metro tickets are cheap, it goes everywhere, but it does close at 2 a.m. so make sure to make it back before then. Tip number 4, the classes don't take you to Musée d'Orsay, but you have to go. It's one of the best museums I've ever been to and one of the best museums in Europe. Tip number 5, you have to have a picnic at the Tour Eiffel. There's great restaurants where you can pick up bread, sausages, jams, pâtés, wines, anything you want, and there's a metro stop right out front. And just go, sit, and relax. Tip number 6, at night, on the hour, starting at around 7, the Eiffel Tower will twinkle, and it's one of the most incredible sights you'd ever see. Take the metro, go to Tricadero, a metro stop right across the water from the Eiffel Tower, and take a look. Tip number 7, you get one free weekend on the trip. Don't be afraid to travel and don't feel like you have to make the plans before you get there. A lot of people I know made friends on the trip and all decided to go together. Tip number 8, even though some of the locals might be a little rude or not give you the time of day, don't get discouraged. Just keep trying because I've met some great people in Paris and had some really fun times. Tip number 9, you don't need to speak French to go on this trip, and a lot of my friends didn't speak French when they went. Although you might find some language barriers, in Paris, most people speak English, but they always appreciate it if you try a little bit. So say bonjour, say au revoir, and bonne nuit. Tip number 10, take pictures, enjoy, love Paris, and love France. It was one of my best summers in my entire life, and I hope it will be for you too.